Arsenal fans, what a night at the Emirates. 5 goals, a Gyökeres debut brace, Timber turning into prime Sergio Ramos, and a 15-year-old wonder kid stealing the spotlight. Yes, Arsenal ran riot against Leeds, but this was more than just 3 points. It was a statement. Stay with me as we break down all the big moments, the injuries, the debuts, and what this means ahead of Liverpool at Anfield. Let's get into it. The Emirates eruption. Arsenal's first home game of the season is always special, but this one felt different. The Emirates was buzzing before kickoff, and when Eberechi Eze was presented to the crowd as our brand new gunner, the noise levels hit fever pitch. This was a statement. Arsenal mean business this season. On the pitch, the energy carried over immediately. Ødegaard, celebrating his 200th Arsenal appearance, was sharp from the first whistle, and our press suffocated Leeds. Within 30 minutes, the breakthrough arrived. Declan Rice whipped in a set piece, and Jurrien Timber rose like a warrior to nod us in front. Then, just before halftime, our star boy Bukayo Saka made sure we went in with a cushion. Captain for the night after Ødegaard's injury, Saka combined with Zubimendi and buried his first goal of the season, and at 2-0, Leeds already looked beaten. Was Jurrien Timber Arsenal's most underrated signing of the last 2 seasons? Let's know your thoughts in the comment section, and as you are there, kindly like and subscribe. Gyökeres announces himself. This was the moment Arsenal fans were waiting for. 2 minutes into the second half, Riccardo Calafiori clipped a perfect ball into the channel, and Viktor Gyökeres, our new number 9, showed why Arteta pushed so hard for him. Pace, power, composure. He bullied Sturridge, shifted the ball past him, and arrowed it into the bottom corner. The Emirates exploded. Gyökeres has arrived. It wasn't just a goal, it was a message. Arsenal finally have a striker who thrives on chaos, bullies defenders, and still finishes with precision. You could see how much it meant to him too. Fist pumping and the stadium bouncing. Arsenal fans have dreamed of a striker like this, and this was only his first home appearance. But football is never perfect. Just minutes later, Saka pulled up with an injury. The celebrations turned into concern as he limped off. Still, Gyökeres' goal had given us a cushion and the belief that we have added a game changer. Do you think Gyökeres will score more goals in the Premier League this season? Ødegaard and Saka injury concerns. For all the joy of goals and celebrations, there was one major worry: injuries. Martin Ødegaard limped off in the first half with a shoulder problem, ending his 200th Arsenal appearance prematurely, and Bukayo Saka, our star boy, pulled up in the second half, holding his hamstring. Arsenal fans know this story too well. Injuries have haunted us in recent title races, and losing either Ødegaard or Saka for a long spell could be devastating. But here's the difference this year. Arsenal have depth. Eze, just unveiled, offers creativity. Zubimendi is controlling the midfield. Gyökeres is leading the line. Even youngsters like Dowman are stepping up. Still, the concern remains. Can we finally go through a season without injuries derailing us? Or are we one knock away from crisis? Which injury worries you more, Ødegaard or Bukayo Saka? The debut of Max Dowman. This was a night Arsenal fans will never forget. Not just for Gyökeres, not just for Timber, but for the birth of another wonder kid story. At 15 years and 235 days, Max Dowman became the 3rd youngest player in Premier League history, and he wasn't just there to make up the numbers. He played with swagger, dribbling, shooting, taking players on. The Emirates crowd adored him. chanting his name every time he touched the ball. Then, in stoppage time, Dowman's pace won a penalty, and in true Arsenal spirit, the senior striker, Gyökeres, stepped up and buried it to seal his brace. For Arsenal's Hail End story, this was another chapter. First, Waneri, now Dowman. Arteta is proving that youth still has a pathway at this club. With the pressure of a title race, trusting a 15-year-old shows the culture Arteta has built: fearless, ambitious, and hungry. Do you think Max Dowman could become Arsenal's next Hail End star? Looking ahead to Liverpool, yes, it's only August. Yes, it's only 2 games, but Arsenal sit top of the Premier League with maximum points, a 6-goal difference, and momentum already building. For a team that has to prove that they can go the distance, this is a perfect start. Now, all eyes turn to Anfield. Arsenal versus Liverpool, first versus champions. This is a fixture that could define early momentum. If Arsenal can walk into Anfield and get a result, the whole league will take notice. Gyökeres against Van Dijk, Timber against Salah, they are battles that will shape the game, but Arteta has a plan, and with the confidence of 2 wins from 2, the players will believe. What matters most is that Arsenal look fearless. This isn't a team afraid of the big stage anymore. This is a squad hungry to prove that last season's progress was just the beginning. Liverpool away is brutal, but if Arsenal won the title, these are the games they must win. Can Arsenal get a result at Anfield next week? What a night! A Gyökeres brace, Timber's redemption, a debut wonder kid, and 5 goals at the Emirates. Yes, injuries are a concern, but the energy, the passion, the depth, this feels like a team ready to fight for the title. Make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe to ArsenalTelly for more passionate, fan-driven Arsenal content. We are just getting started. Until next time, thanks for watching.